What's going on, people? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. I like talking about Valorant. I like talking about G2. I like talking about Carlos, and I can almost guarantee he is watching this video. If you guys want to leave a comment for him to say, I dare you to do so now, because speak of the devil and maybe prompting what other players of his might be saying, I literally think G2, and when it comes time for Ocelote, they are crafting the first bad boy and villain we are seeing in the Valorant scene. Someone we've already talked about in the past, that being Ardis, and I think I still mispronounce his name. If you guys have not seen our former videos on this guy, he's going to have a bright future, I think, in the Valorant scene, formerly of Counter-Strike, and we've already talked about stories of accusations around him. His name officially cleared by Riot Games, and ever since then, G2 and their roster have been rising very, very fastly and swiftly in the rankings for top teams out there. Speaking of top teams this past weekend, them taking down a lot of which to win the event, that being a We Play event, and it was Ardis and team not holding back on said victory, making them, yes, still, and now even more so, one of the top, if not the top name in all of Valorant. G2 Esports guys continue to make moves, and if you take a peek at what Ardis is doing, tell me this does not resemble the nature of a guy like Ocelote, and you know Ocelote maybe in his ear as well, you know, fully allowing and fully wanting this kind of stuff to be taking off. I mean, he's tweeting out the classic, you know, the classic pics here, obviously saying, hey, all jokes besides that, though, his main post being best in the world, question mark, not lost a best of 3, 10 out of 10 in finals. I think so, mother effers. Well played to Fish 123, also one of the best talents in Europe, by the way, but we win 2-0 and take home a juicy 25K. And those tweets did continue from G2. Ocelote, you know, retweeted a lot of those from Ardis, from Mixwell. This roster has been very fun and spicy to watch. From a scene so far at the very top has been T1 and TSM. G2, I would say, firmly now entering that little trio. Yes, amongst other teams, especially early on in the scene, anything can happen, right? When it comes time for being very notable in their actions, it was actually further interview with Banks. Shouts to Banks, by the way, doing a great job for this event. Ardis in his interview doing yet again another very much bad boy villainous thing, which I think might be a thing of his future. One of the best takes we have seen so far in Valorant when it comes time for interviews and some trash talk.
But how much does this mean to you in terms of this win and getting it over Fish because of the kind of you coming from their roster? Eccles definitely saying he really wanted the win, but they couldn't make it happen.
I couldn't give a shit what people think, you know what I mean? I'm here 10 and 10 in finals, okay? 10 in 10 in finals. Not lost the best of 3 in the whole of Valorant. Hey, including the beta. I have not lost a single best of 3. Listen, I walk on water in this game. Simple as. There's no ifs and no buts. I walk on water. That's just the way it works. That's the way it is.
So I thought I'd point it out, guys, when it comes time for Valorant villains, Valorant bad boys, you know, oftentimes we see a few people think G2 as the kind of the bad boys of the League of Legends scene, you know, and in some form or fashion at the very least, because they are so dominant. Yeah, you know, maybe a bit hindered as of late, but still, you think of them as G2. They obviously will come back. Can they do the same in the Valorant scene and portray themselves as so? Ardis is certainly leading the charge. I literally do think, you know, and maybe Carlos can comment on this one. Maybe you guys can as well. I think he's crafting, if not, you know, encouraging this kind of behavior to kind of stoke some headlines, stoke some viewership, and it's working because I am watching. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy. I think we have G2, or at least we have Valorant's first villain and bad boy in the making, that being young Ardis, and it couldn't make for much better of a story, him being a part of G2 as well. Until next time, I'm back here all day long, guys, all week long. Thank you so much. At the point of me recording, we are very, very close to 250K, and I could cry. So I'm gonna end it here, okay? Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon.